Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the semi-final week of the Skeela Squad Pokemon Draft, hosted by Hey You and myself. We have our two matchups going into the finals. We're going to find out who's going to be playing for $150 and who's going to be playing to get any money out of this at all. It's going to be pretty intense. There's $300 for first, $150 for second, 50 for third, and 0 for fourth. So the pressure is definitely on. This match is going to give us our lineup for our final match next week. Be sure to tune in for that. We are also holding a amateur league, which will be starting probably within a month of this one ending. With some balance changes. The bottom 4 of this draft will be allowed to enter. And then we have some other content creators that will be jumping in as well. If we can get 8 or more, then we will continue with that amateur bracket. But if we can't get it going, then we'll just move on from there. Thanks for everybody joining us today. We have 2 great matches, I'm sure, waiting for us. Let's get right into it. So up first, do I have these cards still? I do. Okay. So, let me move this here. Alright, so up first, we've got KC Blazekins versus Detroit Delibirds. Casey got a major update with his character this week. We'll be seeing in a bit. But we have this match. On the board, we have Tyranitar, Escadrille, Houndoom, Celebi, Mismagius, and Garchomp. He ended up bringing the Garchomp. Didn't expect that one. Then on Peng's side, we have Hoopa, Gourgeist, Mawile. He ended up bringing the Kyurem over the Golurk. That's interesting. We'll see how that plays out. It's good for the Garchomp, at least. We've got Suicune and Porygon too. Let's get right into it. I helped Peng prep for this, and then Remy helped Keldar prep for this. So we'll see how this one turned out. Being that he didn't bring Golurk, I'm not too confident. Kyurem was not doing that great, but let's see how let's see what he came up with at least. All right. Once again, Peng is in the lead here, differential-wise, or match ratio-wise. So he gets his music playing, and here we go. This music's too loud. All right, we'll do that, and then we'll lower it for me. All right, here we go. Starting out, we've got Suicune leading versus the Garchomp. That was not his original plan, but he saw the Garchomp, wanted to go for this instead. We see the Celebi switch in. Is there an Ice Beam coming out? There's no Ice Beam. Scald comes in immediately. Getting the burn on the Celebi might be useful. We were predicting this to be like a Scarf Celebi situation. Risks the Leaf Storm there. The U-turn comes in, natural cure, healing the burn off the Celebi immediately. Mismagius coming out. Was that Frisk? No, it was Levitate. I was like, what? Mean look of Mismagius. He actually did it. I called this shit a mile away.
He's like, there's no way he's going for this. There's no way he's going for this.
I was like, bro, I'm a Gen 2 player at heart. This shit works guaranteed. And now yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible for Peng. Yeah, what's up, Ziza? I literally called this in our first mock battle. I was like, this is happening. We see Peng throwing out Signal Beams. He had Tri-Attack at one point. I don't know when he added Signal Beam. And there goes his Porygon. No Toxic onto the Escadrille. Completely outplayed. See the Gourgeist come in. Getting Toxic immediately. Which, that was something else I ran on my Escadrille as well. Was Toxic. Early on. Seems we are on the same brainwaves there with Keldar. See the Trick Room come up with a explosion. I doubt Keldar expected this at all. So we'll see if Peng can get some momentum here. Fire Fang on the Garchomp, that is not great. And now he's wasting his turns. Yep, and he misses the Escadrille. That's basically the match at this point. Fire Fang on the Houndoom. Yeah, he's getting day one rolled. Overheat onto the Suicune. Okay. We did predict that the Celebi would be the one running Sunny Day. From previous weeks. Mirror Coat Suicune. That was not in our mocks either. Mocks are only ever good if you're gonna like actually learn stuff from him, and it doesn't seem like he tried that at all. He ended up going for Rain Dance Suicune, which I know Remy was already prepping for, so yeah, he's just kind of playing into his hand completely. We'll see though. He does still have a Mawile on his team. Overheat taking out the Kyurem. We see the Hoopa come in. Oh my, bro. Peng's never made a prediction in his life in this battle, apparently. And we see the Perish Song onto the Suicune, forcing the switch. He definitely goes Hoopa here. Okay, we're bots. This is by far the worst gameplay I've seen from Peng. Beats the Gyranitar. He would need to not be Scarf Hoopa right now to have a chance. Yeah, he just, yeah. Alright, well that was completely disappointing. Alright, next match. Congrats to Keldar with the 4-0. We have our next match right here. We have our Elite Four battle music from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Here we go. It's right into it. Well, actually, we should pull up the cards. Alright, so we've got San Francisco Shuckles versus Vicious Volcaronas. We have the Mega Sableye, Zapdos, Kyurem, Tornadus, Armaldo, and Milotic from CJ versus Gastrodon, Ambipom, Heatran, Latias, Vileplume, and Talonflame from Colin. That is a interesting team. If I ever saw this team, I thought it'd be like the noobiest of noob, playing with all of his favorite mons. This is kind of a crazy looking lineup. Where is it? Here we go. This just looks crazy. Like all red Pokemon. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Does Colin bring it home? What is happening with the music here? There you go. We need to go back. All right, Ambipom lead versus Armaldo. Does Armaldo get inner focus? No, he does not. First turn burned. Knockoff's gone. Custab Berry is erased. Stealth Rock going down. Very reasonable. We see Sunny Day coming out from Guru. X-Scissor from the Armaldo. Pretty reasonable damage. Okay, I like the play. Trying to get the last minute static on the Ambipom. Miami. The respect to Rowlet. Alright, let's see what CJ has for a Heatran, about to do massive damage. See the flamethrower. Was that Heat Rock Ambipom? So we'll have to see. He expected the switch there for some reason, but there's a Solar Beam right in front of his face. Not a great play right there. He's definitely going to need this water type for later on. Let's see what we can do here. He's going to try and stall out. Reasonable play. He gets burned. Every turn's getting more dangerous for him. He doesn't really have a switch per se, but Armaldo could be sacked. He decides to go for the Kyurem here, resisting the grass move. He ends up setting up Stealth Rock instead and switching out on 2 last turns of Sun. If he does go for Scald here, it's going to be weaker in the Sun, but he will be going for the Burn. See the Sableye come in. Counter Gastrodon. Taking one from his pal Keldar. Snarl coming off from Sableye, tanking that Ice Beam without Mega Evolution. Calm Mind set up. It's looking pretty decent for CJ, although Sableye kind of struggles with his opponent's team. He's got a lot to fight through. Can definitely happen. See Gru come back in, probably going to try and set up the Sun. Is CJ going to be able to stop it? He goes for another Calm Mind. We don't see Taunt. Sunny Day goes right back up. We see CJ taking the risk with this setup once again, just like in the Keldar match. Maybe he's underestimating some damage here. Hopefully he's doing his calcs. We're going to see how this goes. He's got to go for the Snarl here, get the special attack drop. Will the Heatran have Overheat? Colin's banking for a crit here. Some type of damage. CJ is really playing his cards here with this setup. 1 crit and he's gone. This match is over. He knows better than most people about crits and Nuzlocks and hardcore Nuzlocks and stuff like that, so I expect him to know better than to play these cards this tight, but maybe he feels this is the way to go. We see the Talonflame come in, take the Rocks damage, heal up with Roost, and take the Snarl, getting crit in the process. Basically the same outcome, because he probably would have been underneath half regardless, and Rocks would be a kill from there regardless, so it didn't really matter. We see another Snarl knock it out. Remingle the Vileplume. Okay. See the Moonblast come out. Life Orb Vileplume. Oh, and there's the crit. It finally came out. He played it too long. See the Tornadus come in. Gastrodon. Will he have the HP Grass here? See the Bulk Up come out. This is not a great matchup. He's going for another setup here with a Scald user and right in front of him. Goes for the counter. Colin is having to make an option right here. We see the Ice Beam come out. He gets Citrus healed. That gives him the Acrobatics boost. And Gastrodon lives on 1 Ice Beam, knocking out the Tornadus. There's no way that was calced. Quite lucky on Colin's side. CJ is really running out of cards here. Hopefully he can close something out. Otherwise he's in a very bad spot. Granted, he's in a much better situation than Peng was. But regardless of their set count, whoever wins this is going on to be playing for the finals. All right, this Vileplume's putting in the work. All right, Kyurem definitely comes in here. Okay. Zapdos, do we have Drill Peck today? Heat Wave, yeah, reasonable. Sun's still up. I wasn't even thinking about it. I guess that was a free Heatran switch that Colin just didn't use. See the HP ground from the Zapdos. We love that. CJ looking really okay right now. Milotic is a free switch at any point. See the Mega Latias coming out. CJ needs to like paralyze this or something. He does not have a Thunderbolt, it doesn't seem. He might have something like that. We see the Kyurem Black coming in, getting the Ice Beam off before this Latias can set up too much. We see the Draco come out. I think CJ might have this with the negative special attack. He's got to do enough damage here, though. Milotic coming in. Not... Okay, we see the Toxic. Can Zapdos stall out Latias? I'm guessing so. He was set up for Heatran, and it probably has Roost as his last move. We're going to see if it can take a Draco Meteor and see how this match ends. It's just super close. Luckily, CJ does have the Roost. He had the foresight for at least that. Super close match. We see the special defense raising even farther. Is Heat Wave truly his strongest attack right now? Is he dead here? CJ, why didn't you Roost? Oh my god. Why wouldn't he Roost there? That is such an L play. Okay. That's something. Good job, CJ. No wonder he was so pissed when he sent the link. All right, well, congrats to Colin going on for the final match with Keldar. It lined up perfectly for him. All right, thanks for joining us, guys. That is the end of this match review. We do have our next cards. Should be these two. So we have our finalists facing off. KC Blazekins versus San Francisco Shuckles in this X and Y champion battle arena. This is definitely one of the better outcomes that there could have been for a final match. Two good friends that have been helping each other out throughout this whole draft, taking it the most serious and contributing to the prize pool. They definitely have earned their spots here. And then other than that, these two are playing for basically $150 because first goes away with $300, second goes away with $150. But then our next match, we have Vicious Volcaronas versus Detroit Delibirds. They're fighting to not go home with $0 after 12 weeks of Pokemon Draft. There's $50 on the line for this match, and that will be our final. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gary, and I am signing out. Good night, guys. Peace.